Welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, where we explore the Cloakwood for the first time. Let's see. Counterclockwise. We have to look for an assassin named Nimble. Who was sent our way because they complained about a group of mercenaries they had trouble with, and that can only mean they're talking about us. Good. Good. Gem. I'm still taking everything because I'm quite certain that once we get access to Baldur's Gate, the capital, that we will find expensive shops that we have to buy stuff from. There's another Cloakwood thing. Okay. And as that's not to the north but to the west, I think that we are supposed to go through these in a straightforward fashion, so one after the other in a scripted sequence of maps. But I will explore every map as I seem fit, just as always. Red wolves. Go back a bit. To not pull even more. Red wolf is immune to cold. And there was a third one. I assume these are undead wolves, so it might be worth changing Khalid's weapon to the anti-undead one. A person named Coran. Let's speak about crossing his bridge.
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I'm Coran, thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I've yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the rewards with a lot of you if you would help hasten the hunt. You interested in hearing more? Yep. Good. I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired out by the mayor of Baragos to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now, before you get cold feet, let me allay your fears. The only description of the beast have always mentioned its deadly barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tails. That's something unique to wyverns, so all we have to do is find this wyvern's nest and kill it. Our only worries are if it has friends over for dinner. So what's your decision? Yay. Very well then, we shouldn't tarry any longer. Let's collect the heads of the soon-to-be... Okay, so we're going along with this hunter and leaving Rasad behind because he's the only option to leave behind. Done.
As the full moon wanes and disappears, so too...
We've decided to join up with an elf named Coran in hunting down a wyvern. There's been a substantial reward offered for the head of the beast. We can collect the reward just east of Baragos at the Temple of Lathander. That's where the mayor of Baragos is to be found, as he is also the head of the temple. So, Coran, what do you have? A longbow and a longsword. I have both in better. That's great. Also, you are fighter thief. When asked about his past, Coran reveals that he hails from the forest of Tethir, and while he has great memories of his time there, The serene lifestyle he felt it offered was ultimately not for him. Instead, he traveled to the city of Baldur's Gate, dreaming of wealth, power, and respect. With a nary a coin to his name, resorted to thievery, stealing only from those that he felt could spare it, and swearing that he would quit once he had enough gold to start his own business. Unfortunately, he soon grew to love his new lifestyle, looking forward to each hair-rising escape, dangerous break-in, or beautiful woman. He's chaotic good. Occasionally, he would need to leave town for a while, disappearing into the wilderness until things had cooled down. His name was less known. His most recent retreat is apparently the result of a relationship with the female sorceress Brielbara. He sheepishly admits to being caught in the act of seducing a female member of the Knights of the Unicorn and being forced to flee from the violently jealous mage. Level up. We get no proficiency slot. Lots of save throw decreases, accuracy up to, backstab multiplier increased, additional skill points, additional hit points, and lore. So we have 50 skill points, which we put into open logs. Oh, it goes over 100. And find traps. Done. Okay, I don't have spare leather armor. I could have loaded to de-equip the magical stuff that the other guy was wearing, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see. You equip that, and that, and that, and give all of this to that guy. He's using the longsword for the moment. Let's see. Longsword is 2 and longbow is 3. But I could also see it here. That's 13. That's 6. Okay. 6 is a very good hit chance. That's the highest hit chance I've ever seen. I assume Rosat, yep, will be disappearing now. So we have Coran with us, who wants to slay a Wyvern. I assume the Wyvern will not be in this map.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
Those were strong this time. I could also just rest. Let's see. Let's explore the rest of this map then. Last time we got such a quest from Safana. We had to do the quest in the same map, so I'm definitely being thorough about this map now. Wyvern could be difficult because he poisons, and the poison is... wow, is it strong. That might be the reason why we got slow poison with our main character. This Wyvern quest. Assume it will be the next map over, but we'll see. Is he over in combat now, or what? No. He's just slow. Bit weird not having a character who runs in front of all the others all the time. As soon as this was a chapter transition and now a big chunk of map opened, that we find multiple new people to add to our party. Yep, this adds nothing new, as should the south. Yep. Cave bear. And it is death. I always say it is death because that's what appears down in the here. Oh, thunderstorm. I have to look out because Talos doesn't. What's his name? Talos? Something like that. It's the Thunder God. We crossed his paths and yeah, didn't do as he liked. So we might have a higher chance of being targeted by him now. Teslois. I don't really know what Teslois are, but they will die now. They are these easy kinds of enemies. They're looking a bit tribal. You're standing on top of one of them. There's another one, which I could loot. And we get a cloak. That's our first cloak. We get cloaks in the cloakwood. Would have thought. That's why it's called that way, isn't it? Because everybody wears cloaks here. The cloak can be made in Whispers of Silence, Cloak of Non-Detection. Reportedly created for a lineage of the greatest burglars ever to walk at night, the cloak was apparently a success. No record exists of previous owners, non-detectable by magical means such as detect invisibility and scrying. So if you want to move silently, I'm giving that to my thief character because it makes sense, but don't think I'll use move silently or hiding in shadows or something like that. I don't think I'll use those talents, but it's good to have them. Hope we find more cloaks in the cloakwood. There's a specific cloak that I'm looking out for. That we have a quest for.
Oh!
They're always going for Nira now. I should find her some better magical equipment then. Maybe she'll get a cloak. Not the anti-detection one, of course, because that's not of use to me at all.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Use one of those. Dread wolves. That Dread wolves are dangerous enough to not just haphazardly half fight and half not fight them, or have someone attack the one of them and some of us attack the other one of them. It's not good. Okay, but they do no damage. I'm getting better at fighting everything because I'm a bit overleveled. Okay, that's where we've found the first one, so these are respawning groups. Good to know. It's good for grinding. I mean, Coran is better with that, but I wanna not use all my arrows. So I'll be switching to arrows once we get something harder. Okay, we have a building in here. Well, we'll have to find the path to it. Aldeth Sashenstar and Palin.
You there! Identify yourselves!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I'm Aldeth Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment I'm under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear sir, there's a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days and have lacked the wherewithal to try to make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in travels? Yes, we would. Good, I'm glad you have some sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friend and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realized that it is well within our rights to hunt where we well then pleased. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Albin, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. I'm choosing the wrong side here.
No quarrel with
Seniat.
those who respect my forest.
Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Seniat, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet who are the ones that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. Seniat, it is good to see you once more. Jaheira, you are welcome among us. The trees must have missed your gentle care. Will you aid us against these barbaric interlopers? I could do no less, Joe. First or second? The first one is so... they have this great aloe vera balm that they are giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know? That's just bullshit. So I have to take the second option. Don't you think you're being rather harsh, Seniat? We can't just let you murder Aldeth. Come now, why don't we come to a peaceful solution? You've made your choice, fools, and you will suffer together with your hunter friends. No, Joe, you cannot ask this of me. I will not. There must be a way to solve this without bloodshed. They should be stamped out before they can cause further harm to the forest, but I wish not to burden my friend. So be it. These trespassers may leave, but I warn you, these are my protected lands. If you further disturb the balance, the repercussions will be severe. Consider yourself warned. You will not consider staying, Jaheira? I'm afraid not. Safe travels, then, my friend. One day perhaps we will meet again. Be well, Seniat, be well. 1,000 experience, and done. I give you my gratitude for the aid you have given us. If you ever travel to Baldur's Gate, come to Merchant's League Estate, and I will aid you in any way I can. Take now the small trunk of my appreciation, which is a potion of heroism. Aldeth Sashenstar was so grateful that I defused the situation with the druids that he invited me to visit him at his house in Baldur's Gate. If he would have said that they were druids from the beginning, then I wouldn't have then I wouldn't have had to. Then I wouldn't have had promised them help in the at first glance. I want to go inside this building. Their hunting lodge. They are always fighting so much over this. Instead of just talking to each other and saying that X of health, invulnerability, obsidian necklace, 2 types of arrows, which I can identify. I mean, the dude should just have approached them and told them to go away. Oh, okay, the invulnerability potion only works for brawling, fist-only martial arts fighters, and so that thing would go into Razad's inventory, but nope. Rest for a bit for our ears. Teslois. We're here for hunting too, but we're hunting Teslois. We will not be attacking any bears that didn't attack us or something like that. You're standing on top of it. I can't click at it. Okay. Good. And there's nothing. Okay. Moving on. Still haven't found the wyvern. So I assume it will be in another chunk of the Cloakwoods. Great. Nira's going in front. So she'll die if we continue this. Oh, and you will also die. Go. Oh, and Joe will also die. Okay. You're changing to ranged. And go for the nearly death one. You will change for this and go for one of those, and you will change to this and go for one of those. Coran, you can take the next one, like that one. We can now join in again. Okay, Coran, change to melee again. Okay. We'll go here, where the works were before. Save and rest. We haven't been attacked in the night for a long time. That's good. I'm always stopping in the midst of my thoughts when I see a squirrel appear at the corner of the screen because I think, oh, what's that? And it's a squirrel. Great. Yesterday I saw a squirrel outside. So we have nothing here, which means we have to go for the next Cloakwood map. For Coran's Wyvern.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Ettercrabs. Those are like the sheaves of the... Sheaf of ghouls?
It's only a flesh.
What the fuck?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must
Okay, this is scripted. Okay. Going for the other cap. You do that by arrow. You go boop and boop. Okay, go away for a moment to regroup. Then for the next atta cap, you go boop and boop. Okay. Next one.
No! No!
Last one. You go back to melee. Okay, you dropped a scroll. It's a gem, a ring, gold, and that might be a ladder. Nope. Magic missile again. Away with it. Away with you too. 2. Okay. And we can patch ourselves up. Here. I'm not using yours. And you.
Tread lightly. You must show respect in nature's house.
Okay. Move to the corner of the screen and move on. There. We are now... That's a weird point to enter the map. Okay, there's a person named Tiber. Let's talk to Tiber.
Excuse me, please let me speak before you attack.
Hello travelers, I'm Tiber. Could I take up some of your time? I would be very grateful if you would just listen to, if you would just help me. What is it that troubles you, stranger? Thank you. It's my brother, you see. He and I went into the Cloakwood to clear the woods of spider colony that infested. I know it sounds foolish, but my brother had found the sword Spider's Bane. The sword was created to kill spiders, and we thought we could become famous, the heroes of Cloakwood and all that, but my brother hasn't returned yet, and it's been more than a week. Please could you go into the woods and find him for me? My mother would be so shattered if Shellac were to be dead. We'll find your brother for you, don't worry. Oh yes, please search quickly. His name is Shellac, be careful. Spiders in the Cloakwood. We encountered a man named Tiber in the Cloakwood and told him that we'd try to find his brother Shellac. According to Tiber, this brother entered the Cloakwood in an attempt to destroy the spider infection. Okay, does Tiber go away? No. So I'm gonna mark him on the map as Tiber. Done. Okay. We can't go that way. Okay, we're in some sort of gauntlet here where we can only go where the spiders are. No. That's a trap. So traps is your specialty. And now we wait here for the spider to attack, because there might be more traps. That's also the reason why we get slow poison, because of these guys. I don't see another one yet. These web traps I don't like them because they stay around so long after they've been set off. More huge spiders. Did we just get... I saw something hit in here. Wait a moment. Jaheira got hit by lightning. The interesting thing is that it doesn't say how much damage it did, but okay. Okay, let's save and rest. And we hit. And the thunderstorm is gone. So, see you next time when we explore more of the Cloakwood and kill the spiders and hopefully the wyvern. But that may also be in the Sanctuary next episode. We see that when we are there. See you then. Have a nice day.